Welcome to the Fixit channel, and this is another video in our series on free alternatives to software that you usually have to pay. This video is about a free alternative to Microsoft Windows. Now, in a month's time or a little more, Windows 10 free upgrade will be ending, and if not, you might have a computer at home that's still working but doesn't have anything. You don't want to have spend X amount of money to buy Windows, and you're thinking, well, could I have this working? Can I do something with that and have some kind of free operating system? Yep, it's called Linux, and there are different what we call Linux distributions. The Linux distros basically mean that it's the core of Linux with on top of it a graphical user interface from different companies or different software engineers basically. So they usually are there are versions more complex than others, there are versions that are simpler. What I will show you today is the three ones that I've chosen for the simplicity first of the operating system, how they work, but also for showing you basically three great versions that work usually very well. First, Ubuntu. Ubuntu is one of the most popular distros. It is, of course, Linux with its own graphical user interface on top. What's interesting in Ubuntu is that it's jam-packed with everything you need. So basically you won't or should not need anything extra once you have this installed, because it has all the software you need in general. Maybe the other side of Linux of Ubuntu that's a little less interesting is the fact, because it is jam-packed, it's a little slower in general, and it's probably one of the Ubuntu versions that takes maybe a little more system resources, but it's still a great system. Next, we have Linux Mint that I like a lot. Linux Mint, it has a little less of all the features of Ubuntu. It has less software pre-installed on it. And what's cool is that thanks to that, it is probably a little faster, and for most people will be quite alright. It seems less clogged, less of an operating system with too many things in it. It's a nice distribution, works well, and it's one of those cool little distros, of course, that you can download on the internet. And the third one, if you want to have something simple with no extra software installed, you just want to have the simplicity of the minimum needed to work, and if you ever need something, you'll add it yourself, meaning that this operating system is also faster than most other distros because of its simplicity, and it does bear its name. Elementary OS is another great version of a Linux distribution. Now you're wondering, yeah, I'm not sure I want to go into this. You know what? What's cool with these distros is you can download the image files of these distros, burn them to a DVD, or you can use a tool called Pendrive Linux Universal USB Installer and create a bootable USB thumb drive. And what's nice is you can try them before you even install them. So you can actually have a full version of Linux working in your computer, and nothing will be touched on your system as long as you don't choose the install button. So this is cool because not only you can try it, but also you can download all three versions that are free and try each one and see which one you like better, which is also very cool. So, and also, there's a test that you can do with that, because not all computers have compatible hardware with Linux, so it's better to test it before you install it so that you'll know if it works or not with everything in your computer. So, free alternatives to Windows. They are surprisingly easy to use. They have a start button for most of them. They have the basics. They have Firefox for going on the web, and depending on the version you'll take, they have, some have like Ubuntu and Linux Mint have LibreOffice, which is the, Office Suite. Elementary OS has its own browser, and it is doesn't have everything, so it doesn't have the Office Suite, because if you want it, each of them has kind of an app store where you can go and get the software you need. So check it out. Might be interesting to see, and it's a great use also for an older computer that you would like to convert and still have working and going on the web. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel. You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up if you like the videos, and hopefully you enjoy our videos and will come back to our channel. Thank you for watching.